about devotional service. Amrita Bani. Whom should the mat avoid? You're careful, not Radhe. The mat cannot have a relationship with anyone who takes shelter of the mat, but is under the control of duplicity. Someone with a desire to misuse transcendental knowledge, just as we need a boat and a boatman to cross the river, we need a spiritual master to cross the material ocean. With such mentality, these people accepted me as their spiritual master. They have never actually seen me, nor did I ever associate with them. I do not wish to associate with such people ever in my life. So Srila Prabhupada speaks like this. Those who come in the mat but are controlled by duplicity, or who wants to misuse the transcendental knowledge for their own. Just we need a boat and a boatman to cross river. We need spiritual master to cross the material ocean. This will not be possible if one in his heart is not purified. So, yeah.
How is this? How can you misuse transcendental knowledge?
If you practice to a certain level, you attain some power. You may get some basic understanding how this world is working. So, just like yogis who are developed through their tapasya or practice austerity, they got some power and they know how to use it for their own purpose. So in the same way, transcendental knowledge is even more, but it can be used or misused in the service of Lord, or it can be misused also for personal benefit, false ego, or the spirit of I want to enjoy and I want to show my power. So as soon as one gets a little understanding, some think, now I got this power, how to catch the people. So many gurus in India, they become billionaires. They got a little bit of this power, and but they are not. In next life, we do not know where they will go. With such mentality, these people accept me as their spiritual master. How they accept the bona fide spiritual master, but only for the motivation is I want to get his position. I want to come there where he is. And the next step is, I want to become Krishna. I want to be the enjoyer. And I will kill everyone who is standing in my way. Hiranyakashipu had this idea. And this Hiranyakashipu is sitting in everyone's head. Don't think that he is not in you. They have never actually seen me. Srila Prabhupada says, they have never actually seen me, or nor did they ever associate with me. So this also we have to consider. They will never come to the transcendental plane. It is a kind of illusion, because whenever my personal satisfaction is involved, I am disqualified to enter the transcendental plane. So they have never seen me. What he means, they came to get initiated by him, they have seen him. But he says, Prabhupada says, they have never seen me. Actually seen me, nor did they ever associate with them. Nor did I ever associate with them. This is also, we have to understand. Unless we are getting the association of a pure devotee, and it is up to him, or it is up to Krishna, that we can associate with him. We must be, our heart must be pure without any material conception. And Prabhupada says, I do not wish to associate with such people ever in my life. Means those who are only practicing yoga or even bhakti only for their personal satisfaction. Although these people may not have been cheating from the beginning, they committed offenses at the feet of Guru and the Vaishnavas, and have fallen from the path of devotional service to Hari, again taking to material life. So they have committed offenses. This is offense. Maybe in the beginning it was sincere desire, yes. But as soon as the problems are falling away, their spirit of enjoyment then manifests. And they will cheat. They will cheat the Guru. So he says, I never want to associate with them. So the cheating from the beginning, they committed offenses at the feet of Guru and Vaishnava. They have fallen from the path of devotional service to Hari. Again, they came to material life. As soon as we try to argue with our Guru, as soon as we attempt to measure the Guru with our mundane knowledge, as soon as we imitate the Guru rather than follow him, we invite inauspiciousness and ruination upon ourselves. We attain benefit only when we give up such a mentality. Mundane wealth, education, expertise, and knowledge are not good assets for devotees because they influence one to disregard Guru and Vaishnavas. As a result, one may become bereft of the Guru and Krishna's service. It's very dangerous. If you are very learned and you know all the Shastras, but you have not realized, and you start arguing with Guru or real sadhu, then you are gone. you'll never understand. You'll never understand what is spiritual life. So as a result, one may become bereft of the Guru and Krishna's service. Paying service to Krishna is not an easy thing. Don't think when we are acting it's, physically, and we have always a reason. And I maybe think in the beginning, oh, I must do something because I am living here and eating here, and so something I have to do. It is a business relation. I do so much, so I can now also get something for it. I have a right to do it. But they never do devotional service. This is not devotional service. There is a difference. Devotional service means devotion, means service to Guru and Gauranga and Radha, Govinda, for their pleasure. But we have no connection to them. The only hope is Guru, bona fide Guru, not the cheating Guru. Only by his mercy and by Krishna's mercy, they are not separated. We can attain this, and at this we cannot cheat. We cannot cheat Guru, we cannot cheat Gauranga, we cannot cheat Radha Govinda. We cannot cheat God. How arrogant is this mood? When we stand before the Krishna, we must understand we must be helpless, we must be dependent on him, because he knows everything what's going on in our heart. He knows our sincerity. Accordingly, he will act through the sadhu, the Guru. So how to achieve strength and mercy? So mercy and spiritual strength are invested in the heart when one takes shelter at the lotus feet of Guru without deviation. The spiritual master gives strength and mercy, nourished by devotional service. The spiritual master's gift of mercy and strength gradually destroy one's anarthas. Anarthas, everybody knows, meaning unwanted things in our life. So by devotional service, the spiritual master's gift of mercy and strength gradually destroys one's anarthas. If, however, one renounces devotional service or becomes indifferent to it, the anarthas will again become prominent and gradually dim the effect of the Lord's mercy and strength. When a seed fructifies, when the seed fructifies, a small plant grows from it. By gradually watering this plant, it will eventually grow into a tall tree. It is necessary, however, to protect the plant from external attack until it reaches maturity. In the same way, one must gradually nourish the mercy and strength the Guru bestows and enhance it by practicing bhajana. Bhajana means chanting, hearing, and serving, remembering him, and so forth. So many things we have to follow. Artificially, we cannot do it. I remember my Gurudev in the beginning. He was preaching and he talking to me. You must read Bhagavatamrita or the most intimate stories or pastimes of the Lord given by the great acharyas. He said, I should read this, I should hear. And then I bought Ujjwal Nidamani and such books, very intimate, very high level. But I realized, I felt the presence of Guru, and I realized I am not fit for hearing these things. I don't want to. I'm not fit. He wants to show me like this. This is not a cheap thing, that we can enter a higher level where we are not qualified for. This is a great mistake. We can do the greatest, because if we're not realizing that we are not qualified to hear these pastimes, because we are not in the transcendental plane, we are in the mundane plane. Oh, many of these pastimes happened when my Gurudev to teach me. There are such things, and this is the duty of Guru. If according to his surrender, to his sincerity, he will reveal to us. Krishna will reveal through the Guru. And Krishna will reveal himself on the pure level. So one must gradually nourish the mercy and strength the Guru bestows and enhance it by practicing bhajan. How do we become free from lusty desire? The main topic in this material world. We may not say, no, not me. This is the most powerful thing what keeps us here in this world. Having lusty desire means we want to enjoy sense gratification. It is the living entity's duty to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Aversion to the Lord's service drowns us in an ocean of material misery. If we wish to become liberated from that misery, we must serve the non-envious servants of Krishna. That is the only remedy. Krishna's servants alone can protect us from lust. So we tend towards lustiness because we are not inclined to serve Krishna. So this is a very important point. Unless we have not developed some taste for serving with love and devotion to the Lord, our material conception, our desire to enjoy body will not be removed. So we have to get a higher taste. So we tend towards lustiness because we are not inclined to serve Krishna, the transcendental Cupid. The slightest disturbance in the attempt to satisfy that lust makes us angry. lusty desire is the mother of all sense gratification. The only occupation of a pure spirit soul is to gratify the transcendental cupid senses. One who acts for this purpose finds the seed of lusty desires destroyed by his service and surrender to Sri Krishna. You can experience this. Just whenever you see your object of enjoyment, you immediately must remember Krishna. Actually, this is so beautiful that Krishna may like to enjoy it. It is, he creates not for us this beauty or whatever. It is meant for his enjoyment. As you soon learn this, then your mind stays peaceful. As soon as you go to get some satisfaction in the bodily conception, immediately some problems will appear. Immediately a fight will start. This belongs to me. This is my man or my friend. Nobody can touch it. And you will always find some mistake. How you look, you're looking to someone else. Immediately fighting starts. Then they cheat each other. And then become like animals, Doesn't matter cheating or not cheating. I get my sex life. And this is a terrible, this animal level. Nowadays, it is a Western society, also in India, and it's everywhere now. It's Kali Yuga. So whatever beautiful things you see, don't enjoy it first. It's so nice. Oh, today is nice weather, warm. If you not include Krishna, it will harm you. How wonderful he has made this sunset or sunrise, or whatever situation may come. So whatever we can offer to Krishna, we should offer to him. And everything else we should reject, what we cannot offer. If you go to McDonald's, I would not suggest to offer him a hamburger. We have to reject. This is for not very high-class people eating each other. Should one serve the devotees and the Supreme Lord personally? It is not proper to engage others to worship and cook for the Lord. We make an exception if you are in some predicament or ill. If out of laziness we do not feed Krishna, but we ourselves eat nice foods, then our respect for the Lord's service will diminish. It is not proper to disturb or change the thought flow of devotees who live in the mud or temple. Travya mulyena sudati. We can purchase food if we are unable for some reason to cook. Our paying for it purifies what we purchase. So if we buy something outside, at least, of course it must be sattvic, then we may, in the mood of, I will offer it to my Lord. This is also because sometimes there may be reasons we are not able to cook personally. Our paying for it purifies what we purchase. This is applicable to those who are unable to cook. It is certainly a symptom of laziness if those who are able to cook go to the market to purchase cooked food for offering. So we want only to please Krishna. Otherwise our life becomes godless. If we love God, we will want to cook for Him and distribute His remnants to devotees. If we do so, we will never become averse to serving the devotees. Is this clear? Our duty is to serve Guru and Krishna, and we will continue to do so. Let Krishna do whatever he pleases. We must accept his arrangements without reservation. The daughter of Vrishabhanu does not give up Krishna's service because she is afraid of being criticized. Is that all points understandable? Otherwise you may ask some doubts. What is holding us back to ask question? You think about it.
Oh, I have a question, but on this beginning when we read about this cheating or
Yes.
So when we do this service with the previous organization and the Guru was cheating, this was no any benefit for us, or what happened? I mean, you understand?
Yes. No, it has not. It had no spiritual benefit. Because we did not, the essence is to surrender, to make us dependent on Lord, to please Him. This is our eternal position. So if this is not planted in our heart, or we have no experience of it, because we have no experience of it, because the Guru maybe has not attained this level of devotional service. So, according to the realization of the Guru, we will be able to understand spiritual life. It is, and also we are getting a Guru according to our sincerity. So Krishna will send us to someone who is able to take us out from the ocean of this temporary, material, mundane conception of our life. But it's just like a circle, coming and going, coming and going. Nothing permanent. It is not real. It is called Maya, that what is not real. We are, in reality, we are eternal spirit souls, and we are soul. So when we engage, but if this soul engages in the external world, he is controlled by the external world. He doesn't get any proper understanding. So this is a very logical thing. It is very simple to understand, but it is very difficult to practice or to make this step to surrender. Because we always think, what I lose here now. And Krishna is teaching us. We will lose step by step, we will lose everything. Everything will go. Our friends, perhaps, our whatever may have been attainable, what we are running for in this material world, it will disappear. But still we stay attached. We think we continue. But we will not know what kind of birth we take in the last life, in the next life, and what we have done in the past life. How much did we advance in the spiritual plane? So in Bhagavad Gita said, according to your surrender to me, I will reveal myself to you according to your surrender. If I develop faith in the Lord, full faith, depending on Him only, then He will reveal Himself to us. It is not a fantasy. It is something, when we go deeper in these topics, we will realize that we are actually non-believers, or we have not accepted God. We are atheists. Because we are in reality not, we have no experience, we have no realization. So why should, it is a risk for me. I have not understood yet. No risk, no gain. They say, Prabhupada said this, all risk, all gain. So we have to make a step towards God. Even you have not realized, you have not understood, even if you're an atheist. But Krishna teaches us, yeah, you will be punished in this material world, life after life. And He will take away, and it will be very painful for us, step by step. In the end, He will take the body away, and we will cry and we will lament. Or we will think, oh, now I go into Brahman, I am taking rest now, without dream. That is a dangerous thing. Like just get some little experience of enjoying, then you may fall down again, become attached, and again enter the material plane, illusion.
So we can decide to stay in Brahman?
Huh?
We can decide this, to stay in Brahman?
Yes, of course. There are many, the Mayavadis, or those who are impersonalists, they want to attain Brahman.
Yes, but I mean devotees.
The devotees are not Brahmavadis, or they will never be satisfied to take rest without dream. You just melt with everything. It's also Buddhism, you know. They do not know in the Western world what is the goal. The goal is to commit the suicide of the soul, means everything is finished. You're not existing anymore.
So never individuality come back never.
No, there's no individual in Brahman not. There are three levels. This is in Shastra. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. So Brahman is the first level. It is transcendental, in the transcendental plane. But it is no guarantee that you can stay there, because you have not developed taste. And one day you may think, oh, they are enjoying in this world here. Let us also, Srila Prabhupada explains how the spirit, pure spirit soul, falls into this material world. They're becoming attached to some enjoyment. In the beginning, they may keep their Brahman state, their realization, but one day they will be captured by the illusory energy. Like some very attractive girl runs in front, heavenly girl, not on the gross level. They may get the desire to meet, to enjoy. And then they come back again to Brahman, but this already the desire is growing in us. So they will think, oh, I can just go back to my state of Brahman. But already the poison is there. Means the mood of enjoying again comes up. And I experience, and one day, the attachment becomes so big that we forget where we are coming from. We forget the transcendental plane, and we are taking birth in the heavenly planets or wherever, the higher planet systems, and go down, you know, because more and more desire increase. So Paramatma means one who attains Brahman, but in this Brahman he can see unlimited individuals, jivas. They are all individual. They are one in the Brahman, but they are individuals also. And the next, the highest level is Bhagavan. Means that we enter the plane where Supreme Lord performs his pastimes. There you can only Vaishnava can enter there. They will develop the taste for the real thing, for the real world, for the reality. We think this is the real world, what we experience here. You think this is a nice place here? Now you may think when you see outside, but you go outside, it will catch you. And you will get anxieties, you will get anger, greed, all these things. This is all in the Shastra, Bhagavatam. This is Vaishnava understanding. like this material world. It's never good for enjoying. Just now we have so many sick devotees. Not only devotees, all get sick, no enjoyment. By whom? Now the materialists and the karmis, they want to always find one who is, what is the source. Because this and that, and this and that. But we never accepted it is the teaching of our Supreme Lord. That we learn that it is not a place for our enjoying. So, if we are experiencing this negative side of the material world, this is the teaching of the Lord, the mercy of the Lord, and the mercy of Guru. Because we can understand this is not the place where I want to live. I cannot live eternally here. When I was 15 or so, I was thinking, oh, 20 years old. He's old. Now I'm 70 and I think, oh, I see one is 80, I think, my, he's very old. We forget that now is time to prepare. But we are not preparing, we think still we can enjoy up to the last moment. We are not prepared. In the old age is late. We are not able to change our heart and our surrender. It's very difficult because Maya has occupied us. We are becoming very attached to this mundane conception of life. So we will come again next life, after we again live. It will go on like this. We have to hear from the pure devotees. And we have to hear the Shastra and the pure sadhus. And if we are not sincere, then Krishna will arrange that. Someone will come to cheat us. To make will tell us material spiritual world is in this world here. Anything more to say? No. Then we close here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev Nitya Leela Bhavistam Vishwapada Paramahamsa Vicharya Stota Sati Srimad Bhakti Bhakti Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Ananda Goti Vaishnava.